like a made for kids live stream. Because honestly, kids scare me, especially my kids, my unborn children. It's like, where were you all our lives? I told you unborn. If they don't know what unborn means, it's like more like on board. But one of my subscribers, I have 86. He's bemoaning the fact that he lost his live streaming. He sounds Scottish, and he's got a nose like you wouldn't believe, like Mount Everest. But when he talks, it's just like I feel so wistful. So I'm just gonna pre-roll this for like 3 minutes, ramble about the overcast sky, and also John. I was in John's live stream, and he was like talking about this fucking Canadian lumberjack internet, and then it's like CLI. He just popped out his mouth. CLI means command line interface, right? He's got so many computers. It's just like he's got cinder blocks and stuff, and he deals with discords where like the real race car drivers. It's like, yeah, I played that game. Like, what's it? 72 miles? Yeah. It's very relaxing. What's your time? 40 minutes. I can do it in 32. And he learns. A lot of it is corners. Like navigating a corner is very hard if you're a racist. I mean, a race enthusiast. But I can do it socially too. If you're a racist, you have to take over all the world, each corner, from hood to clean. And if you started the hood, clean is going to be the one that scares you. Like, how do I behave? That's what I do. That's why we do postering for Fiesta in America. We invite people, and then maybe like a tenth of a percent will come. It's a very targeted audience. Yeah. That's why I deal exclusively with racists. On a racist corner, like somebody already did like I'm from the hood, and then they have common ground. So the only common ground I have is like I asked John is like he's like a driving therapist. I can imagine. I've done this in Uber too. It's like, hey, how are you doing? You know, and then I asked for free therapy because I figure that's what Uber is all about. It's expensive, so you might as well use the driver as a therapist. But the good Uber drivers, the 4 to 5 stars, know this, and so they intentionally gave you bad therapy. But it's good in a way that you crave them. It's like, oh, your car is an oasis of peace, and just like it's a therapist. So it's just a mobile therapy thing, you know. And then me, like, look at this behind me. This is not a comfortable thing. I feel like I'm in Vietnam. They're gonna kill me, all the Viet Cong. And the Vietnamese are laughing their balls off, probably. That's not even as remotely as bad as where. And they live there by choice. They want to tame Vietnam and shit. So I was surprised that this grew like this. I'm supposed to feed the birds too. I don't really want to, but these are really good. One, you can feed people with this. It's actually tasty, and it's only $1.99. You know, if I had a shipping container full of these, I'd probably, vote for me. I bring you muffins. Not only that, 0% trans fat. Is a sell by date, and it is baked by Hermano's Bakery in Passaic. I might visit them, and tell them like, listen, ingredients means it's GMO. But some people don't give a shit, you know. So I'm just gonna see if the birds come. Because they're used. They cleaned my area, and then they see the rats. Now it's a 4 minutes, so I can do that thing. And like for those who come after or whatever, sometimes it's like this is video evidence of crime or whatever, or white collar crime or collusion, or something that exposes the current power structure. It don't really matter to me. But this is for one of my fans, like a Make-A-Wish, and I hope his channel is back. He's like about 14, 15 years old. He's Irish or Scottish. I think he's Scottish. And it's just like very wistful. I want all of you to listen to this.
I started this new thing that I
You
decided to
say he's
do.
Scottish, or he?
I'm going to start working out to make videos about that in my room. And
I feel
from
for it.
6 to no, from 6 I'm starting 6 in the morning, and then once I'm done with that I just relax, and then from today I'm gonna go on a bike ride for maybe an hour long, maybe, I'm not sure, but yeah, trying to enjoy my day. I'll make videos of my progress. Since I got banned from live stream because someone thought it was smart, and if YouTube end up seeing this video, that I hope that YouTube see, just know I was born 2010, the 15th of July, I'm turning 15 this year, so I don't know why my dream got broken by YouTube, because I can't do live streams anymore, and yeah, I have no way to prove it just because I'm using a Google account when I was 13 years old. I started YouTube when I was 13. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know what's going on in this life.
See, isn't that the saddest thing? It's you see this grasshopper right there. It's like that kid, you know. It just leaves. But from this angle, it looks like a grasshopper, you know? It just leaves. Like a dead grasshopper. So I'm looking at it, it's like YouTube broke my dreams or something. And I feel, you know? He's like, I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna wake up at 6 morning and do all my chores, go on a bike ride, relax, and figure out what I said that was so offensive to all these people. And I'll tell you, that kid did nothing wrong, you know? He looks like he's 15 and he doesn't know what he's doing. So if they're mean to a child like that, I don't have a chance. But I do, you know? I like how he took, you know? It's like Scottish people. Scottish people haven't had an Independence Day parade at all. They never will. And I'm like, why shouldn't they? Well, the last time, blah, blah, blah. But it's such a heartfelt appeal, you know? Not a single trace of coaching. It's just like what I do, but a lot better, like a trillion times better. And he's got at least 40 videos charting his progress. I don't have time to see it all. I just like looked at the screenshot and you know, I want to message. I don't know his name. This is I make it generic so that all of you understand. If you're having trouble, keep going. You know, just like Winston Churchill. If you're going through hell, keep going. You're going through. This is like puberty or adolescence. You're saying something. Your body will say something different from your brain, and your body's not your friend. Make it your friend. I was promised I'll be tall. I'm not tall. I'm only tall compared to a squirrel. So I have to mentally change that. It could be a MK Ultra psyop, but why not? I'm old. Just like all the Fukushima people. It's like, yeah, I know it's dangerous. That's why I work in the industry. You know? And me, I work in the late, like procrastinate. My name is Nate Mendez. And that's, well, a lot of people forget that. There's a very elite group of people who remember my name. You know? Some of them I don't get along with, a lot of them actually. But I find a way to at least approach common ground. You're still pissed? Whatever. So do something for yourself. Same thing with this. I could never, with a straight face, say to all of you, I woke up at 6 o'clock today, finished all my chores, went on a bike ride and relaxed. And I'm 15. You know? And then this is community policing. I want you to see this. Like, people walk. There's a staff sergeant, at least with the white. And they don't mind being filmed because it's job well done. You know? There's nobody, like, getting beaten to death. Yeah, it's live. You know? I'm recording the NYPD. I'm just getting in. Obviously, you can see their thing. You can say 4866. Go to NYPD. Call them up. It's like somebody's recording you. I'll say potato and cheesecake. A lot of AI don't do that. How you doing, Matt? Listen, by the way, when we do a riff, don't give it all away. Jesus fucking Christ. Play dumb, man. It's like if you really are a genius, like take your IQ and give it away. Try to understand what a 2 IQ idiot is. That way you'll get more of them. There's plenty of 2 IQ idiots now, you know? And if you can, I'm going to play it again. You missed the first part. I want to do a homicidal instincts test on you. I'm sure you'll pass it as a genius. But see if you can laugh at all during this kid talking, okay? I didn't, but I would wanted to. Because I want to be like, stupid, gay, whatever. I just felt bad.
I started this new thing that I decided to do. I'm going to start working out to make videos about that in my room. And from 6 to...
You can see somebody.
From 6, I'm starting 6 in the morning. And then once I'm done with that, I just relax. And then from today, I'm gonna go on a bike ride for maybe an hour long. Maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, trying to enjoy my day. I'll make videos of my progress. Since I got banned from live stream because someone thought it was smart. And if YouTube end up seeing this video, that I hope that YouTube see, just I was born 2010, the 15th of July, I'm turning 15 this year. So I don't know why my dream got broken by YouTube. Because I can't do live streams anymore. And yeah, I have no way to prove it just because I'm using a Google account when I was 13 years old. I started YouTube when I was 13. So, yeah. It's just, I don't know what's going on in this life.
For sure. Part of the test was like, would you pay more attention to the audio rather than the video? And then I added that thing, and just your attention was diverged. Maybe you drifted and you missed the import of that video. My dreams were broken by YouTube. And then you see a lady carrying a bag and you laugh. You know what I mean? So understand you're a psychopath. Maybe a high functioning. That's okay. No, there is no video. It's just audio. I don't think you hear me, right? So I played the kid talking. But there's always going to be a distraction. Like if you watch Robin Hood, Men and Thieves or whatever, and it's like, yeah, you can practice archery all day in your backyard, good. But in battle, somebody's going to be like, bonk. It's like, what the fuck you do that? And you take an arrow to the neck. High functioning, like you claim genius. That's great. Being a psychopath means you are all alone in a world of law enforcement. You're an enemy combatant. They dropped you off here and it's like forage. It's like invading China. China has the most invasible coastline of all time because they have so much population density and land. Good, yeah, that's good. There's intrusive thoughts. Here's 682. Raptor Johnny? He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's trying to distract me, right? It's like, if you don't stop, I'm going to kill myself. Good. You ever see somebody just like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to lie down in the street and get run over. And then they get run over. A lot of Indians do that too. They go to the train tracks. And the staff sergeant is here. He's just like doing community policing. There's something going on in the subway. And you can see how they walk. A lot of times cops are like this, right? Like this. I realized that they do kaiju. When you drive a kaiju, you have to keep your thing tight. The controls are there. So as a high-functioning psychopath, There you can be still useful. You want to take over the cosmos, be a god. Me, I've done that for a long time. And I remember in Nouveau Chat, you said, Nate's a secret genius. And I was like, shut the fuck up, man. We're trying to blend here, you asshole. You know? If you're a handler thing, blend. If you're a talent or asset, blend. Skulk. Go play Warhammer, Legend of Total War. There's these big monsters that learn skulk. How the fuck you do that? You're a 300-mile war machine and you're skulking. Just like this wind. There's a giant right above me. He's making faces too. Fuck you, giant. Shut the fuck up. Like one of my previous streams, I took a pride flag and I put it in front of me. You can't see my face at all. Psych! That's what they're doing up there. Oh, look at this sky. It's all blue. Bullshit. Bullshit. Anyway, the thing about high-functioning psychopaths is you bore them to death. It's like, I know all this already. Then why the fuck are you on planet Earth? Why, or my stream? You're bored. Boredom kills. It's like, if I'm an elder, high-functioning psychopath, and you can't even blend, you have learned nothing whatsoever. Stand out like a sore thumb. Be a pirate, not a ninja. Pirates know their thing too. I was trained by somebody named Nick in ninjutsu, and he was like mad ninja. And I told him, wow, you really scare me. Can you be a pirate? And I never saw him again because he's a ninja pirate. I'm still ostentatious, but a ninja. That's probably a nick. Like, what's the most ridiculous outfit I can wear? I'm gonna be a woman. And not only that, a pirate one. Not only that, somebody in need of help. And I'm like, guardian angels, help this woman. Use all your strength and power to guide her. If it's a heavy load, it's gonna be strong. Because cops don't oh wow, you're having a hard time. And you have a battalion of cops. Now we're gonna charge you for overtime. Yesterday, there was a whole bunch of police in this particular thing. Because I put a stop slow sign. And today I'm supposed to do postering in Queens. If you want to kill me, that's the ideal place, I haven't fed my birds yet. And there's been enough time so that I can go to my usual spot and feed the birds. But this remains. I think his name is Scott. I don't know who this kid is. Well, prayers is like that. God says that. I don't know you, kid. This is your first time praying to me. I looked through all this channel and it's like the one video where it's he's got a ridiculously huge honker. But looking past all that, and you get to the point where it's YouTube broke my dream of live streaming. I want my live streaming back. And it's I don't know what I did. First offense, didn't work. It honestly didn't work. And so they had these pickers. And then, they took my thing to commemorate. Because people doing community service, they're pretty much yeah, I have a job to do. Don't give me shit. And they're still just out, Oh, hi. Here. Here you go. Here you go, guys. You are so nice. Yum, yum, right? You don't have to fight. It's mostly peaceful here. They call me Boss Nate at work. But I know it's all sarcasm. It's all a parody. I mean, they say please, but it's like I'd love to think that all people are nice to me or something, but they aren't. There must have been like some sort of famine for the ants because now, as soon as I drop them, they just pick it up. It's like, we haven't had these in a minute. I also feed the rats and the birds. You know, that's illegal. You shouldn't be feeding rats. But then, you shouldn't be honking your horn in traffic if people just did. Once in a while, for emergency purposes, you have to honk your horn. There's like 90 kids or 90 Girl Scouts. Roseanne Barr really sold it. It's like, I don't know why they killed me like that. It's like, so she's an addict and she died. End of story. No back. At least they didn't try to make it funny. She became an alcoholic and murdered all these Girl Scouts. Yeah. Anyway, I have great hopes for Matt Leo. Maybe he'll be formalized. See, like what happened was with Larry Fishburne. He was just an extra. Like, yeah, I'm Larry Fishburne. How you doing? With black this and black that. And he did so well. He did so well that they call him. We might have got to make it more formal. Larry. Larry just won't cut it. How about Lawrence? It's like, I'm never gonna be a Lawrence. Stop trying to change me, bro. And here's more money. Lawrence, it is. Yeah, actually, finches. See, the pigeons steal from the finches. One of them came back like we're demanding food. So I saw this a thing where it's just like you just crook your finger and they come. This is what being a high functioning psychopath is all about. And it's not towards like animals and hurting them. It's about hurting people. Like, hey, you high functioning psychopath, solo kill Gaza. No, fuck you. I'd rather feed birds than kill when you say so. You know what I mean? That's how you have to think, Leo. In a chat where they want to expose all the geniuses, you must be some kind of secret genius. You're volunteering for crazy shit. Go watch Good Will Hunting. It's like Matt Damon is like, yeah, I could do all that, but why? What did they do to me? Like, you're hurting me more than these unknown people. You just want to use me and all my talents so that you don't get arrested or put in jail. And I'm wise to that. You should be wiser than a snake and more like humble like a dove. See, a pigeon is a rock dove. They're from Europe. They don't know better. They have the brain of a 1-year-old child. So when you interact with them and they don't have kids, it's like you're feeding a 1-year-old child. And not with your semen, but, with food that they actually like. If you listen to Dawn, it's like, yeah, there's a guy who put a lobster up his ass in front of kids. Now, most people would be like, oh my God, that's disgusting. I had to find the angle. It's like, listen, we had a deal. You're supposed to have the kids in front of you. Not you're in front of the kids, because like spatial stuff. That's kind of dumb, Look, I'm feeding the rats too. Yeah, the lobster. How are you going to cook a lobster? See, the funny part about being a high functioning psychopath is you understand idiots, but you have to lead them. Like you. You're a fucking idiot. You like to ruin bits. It's a natural thing for you. And Fox, I think, got arrested Fox Badger, they say he's a girl. I don't know. He's always acted like a real man around me. And, it's just like watching Mulan. Fa Mulan. I'll make a man out of you. You gotta be careful as a smart or hidden genius or secret. Even like innocent things like he cooked it in there. With that, I just like which word is the weak word? Which is the weak sister? There. What does there mean? A human sized microwave oven. So it's true. You like to put lobsters up your ass in front of kids? We'll microwave you in a human sized microwave. You ever seen those? Do you think the guys who invented microwave? Yes. 2 feet by 2 feet. I saw a New York PD, like I saw Dr. Dre driving a police car right now. I was like, he's wearing like a hood hat. And I was like, is that shit Dr. Dre? Because I saw Alec Baldwin in real life. And I'll show you. Right? And then on my Facebook, I was like, wow, you know, Ryan Reynolds looks all sorts of different. Just to get the thing on my Instagram too. Just to get a laugh out of people, you know? And I feel bad for him because look at his face. That face is really fucking lived in. Each wrinkle is earned. And he's just using like the background. Here I am entering a cab, 3L96, it's got the curb app and then some sort of thing. What do you notice? He's wearing carrying a bag, probably for his wife. He's all defeated. He's got an umbrella. Look at his face. That's his survivor face. He's hosted SNL far less than a trillion times, but it's still a lot of times. Yeah, so what? What if she had, like, we do not mourn all the people killed or murdered when they're fulfilling their destiny. Do you mourn, let's say, these muffins? They were being sold for $1.99. This is their destiny. There's going to be more corn in America. I've seen dead pigeons. I've never seen dead muffins. And so even though they have the brain of a 1-year-old human, it's like I have 71-year-olds here. Or 12-year-olds. And they're like my children. And they have the ability to fly away. Something a 1-year-old human can't do. Isn't that great? So, as a secret genius, you'll hear all sorts of shit. Hey, you're a secret genius. The Palestinians insulted your mother all day. You heard that, right? What are you going to do about it? You going to take it? She's the mother, she's the woman that held you in her womb and raised you. And she got insulted. I'm sure. Oh, hi, name. Listen, I owe you an apology. Turns out that lighter was in my pocket all along. No, yeah, that was Emilio. Here's Emilio Estevez again. Yeah, high five. Hey, Emilio, wave to name. Maybe later. It's a picture. It's a photo. He's not going to wave at you. It'd be scary if he's like, yeah. It's like, name 49. Now that's a secret genius. If you have like kids going to the MoMA or museum, it's like, so I came in here with 50 kids, do a head check, 49. Where is that fucking secret genius kid? Check all the places that secret genius kid would hide. Inside the T-Rex, right? In your case, name 49, the lighter, was in my right pocket all along. Hidden under all my shit. And so I was like looking all over, where the fuck is that lighter? I gotta buy a new one. It gave me an opportunity to bond with John. And I put his dead cat at peace. And here he is. He's doing live stream now. I suggest I'm the mod. So as long as I'm live streaming, you guys can pretty much, if you're really, really quiet, you'll see my rat friend go for that really big piece of muffin. Okay. Oh, there he is. Hey, pal. That's Nate Mendez direct. Hi, Nate. Mendez, unban me. Yeah, it was, but I wanted you. Okay, hold on, huh? Since Matt Lee already heard this, so he can probably turn the volume down. Since name is here, video is not that long, but I want to do a homicidal test. Like, how homicidal are all of you?
Just started this new thing that I decided to do. I'm going to
Is he British? I thought he was
start
Scottish.
writing out to make videos about that on my
See,
own.
already, as a secret genius,
And
you're feeding me information.
from
Stop that, Matt.
6 to no, from 6, I'm starting 6 in the morning, and then once I'm done with that, I just relax, and then from today I'm gonna go on a bike ride for maybe an hour long, maybe, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm trying to enjoy my day. I'll make videos of my progress. Since I got banned from live stream because someone thought it was smart, and if YouTube end up seeing this video, that I hope that YouTube see, just I was born 2010, the 15th of July, I'm turning 15 this year, so I don't know why my dream got broken by YouTube, because I can't do live streams anymore, and yeah, I have no way to prove it just because I'm using a Google account when I was 13 years old. I started YouTube when I was 13. So, yeah. It's just, I don't know what's going on in this life.
So, you can mock the British all day, but there's something called the Commonwealth. They serve a purpose, the Brits. I didn't know there were rural farmer Brits who just wake up every day. And just like, I wake up at 6 in the morning, I do all my chores, I go for a bike ride and relax. And then I've been live streaming for 2 years, ever since I was 13. And YouTube killed my channel. And I was thinking, like, what controversial shit could a 15-year-old child say? Then I realized I was 15 too. The only thing missing was YouTube. They still had VHS then, recorders. I probably said something to piss off the incumbent, just like to myself. You know? And so I'm the incumbent, and it's like, I feel for the guy. If I had something to do with his banning or his deletion, I'm gonna undelete. Hi, pal. Isn't he cute? And that's Nate Mendez the rat. I'm excellent as a rat. Look at me. Yum, 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 yum. I'm always about food. Yum, 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 yum. Who is the cutest rat of all time? Nate Mendez. Bloody shoo, mate. Yeah, I can do that. And these aren't the crazy rats, the blood rage rats. These are Norwegian brown rats. Here's 682. Raptor Johnny? Show off. He likes to manifest, like as a harmless piece of plastic, except it's from water. It's like, hey, I play soccer or baseball. I'm gonna do some games now on Steam, and just like take over this thing. I'm autistic. Me and Steven Seagal are the tops in all autism. It's like retarded, man. Johnny hasn't even attacked all the Vietnamese, and he's claiming it. And then there's a SCP, like an anomaly called SCP-53. She's a 3-year-old girl, and she's just drawing crayons. But if you stay 10 minutes near her, you become homicidal, psychotic, maniac, and you kill her. She respawns, but now you're on camera for killing a 3-year-old child, even if it's just an anomaly. Ever harmless. So me, I'm a harmless person in New York. A lot of people like Alec Baldwin are rendered harmless. Hey, Nate. Good, Nate. Mendez, unban me. See, like with a live stream, you can really sell any three words. The way LoJack does it. Oh, Mendez is so mad. And I told him, I guess I have to block you or something. All the obnoxious people. He wants to participate, but he brings nothing to the table. You guys, at least, are fucking psychopaths. Homicidal. I'll see you all in the field of battle. It'll be fun. I already have name. Like, I'll just show him, hey, I'm holding this lighter for you, asshole. You know? You want to see yourself, Matt? Here, you. This is you. You're just like doing pull-ups for no reason at all. You're a gook? Like, I don't know how to say, man, I don't think so. But, 감사합니다. 저불을 합을 어때요? And I heard you're a girl. Like a real one. I'll make a man out of you, gook. I know crazy ass gooks. They go to the shooting range, and then I like in Stern, NYU. But one thing they can't handle is rain. Like no matter how big you are with your friends, if it rains, it's like, oh shit, I'm wet. I have silk undies on, you know. And you run, you're not that crazy when you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be in the rain all day. People look at you weird. Only Dawn will do it. The judge in Florida will actually attempt to bite a hurricane. You think you're crazy, you know? You're not that crazy, dude. Oh, okay, maybe. And I want to show you how Nate Crazy Name 49 is. You see? There you go. That's Nick Mullen, the thing. You're approaching his shrine. I never what? See, here's the thing I understand about people. One, you're talking to Nick Mullen right now. Hi, Nate. Nate Mendez. Come here. Who is the best? Yes, you are. Who's so cute? Okay? You're mind controlled. The MK Ultra people, Naomi, and the government forced all of you to keep saying "will never." Not crazy. He understands Nick Mullen's jokes. He's like talking to Nick like I'm talking to you. Okay? And you say you're a crazy gook. Why didn't you adopt him? Crazy gook trans person spotted. Right? So you're not crazy. You're faking crazy. Right, Nate? You're fine. Who is the cutie? So you're not actually alive. You have to see all this in a spirit, you know? You should really see this guy. He's like acting like a queen mother. I am a supreme master, and the queen mother, that's Nick Mullen. Nicholas James Mullen, that's his shrine. I rarely go there. I made sure that anybody who sits there can approach Nick Mullen directly. Okay? Yeah, that's, who's the only people who call for backup, Leo? Fucking law enforcement. Law enforcement, JK, you're fucking finally here. You know what, just like the XP system, I'm gonna remod you. Okay? Listen, you gotta stop all this I love you shit. Even if you do, find a different word. Like, I hate crime you. Say that shit before I demod you. Yeah, just, I mod people just so I can, before all the people, you have to say hate crime. You're like that rat. It's like, what do I want? I don't want anything. I'm JK the Spy Master. Are there any cats? Okay, good. You may retain mod. Keep that shit up. You might say, I Palestine you. At this point, love changes everything. All love is a four-letter word like fuck, slut, and cunt, or gook. You know? That's me, or that's you. I don't know. Hi, Nate. Mendez, unban me. See how name does it? That's why I wrote his name or her name on my lighter. And like this is the homicidal test. Now, JK, you're gonna endure this, okay? Since the first two endured it, Matt really didn't like it, but he gave up like a lot of secret genius hints. I didn't even know the kid was British. I thought he was Scottish. Okay? Name endured it, not a problem. He didn't even ignore it, or he ignored it. But I want to see your reaction. This is called the homicidal maniac test. And here comes 682 again in another. That's Raptor Johnny in a much less. Hi, Ratty. Ratty. They just keep coming back. Okay? Now, I should have pinned this motherfucker.
I started this new thing that I decided to do.
Stop all that secret
I'm
genius
going
shit.
to
I told you don't ruin the riff, man.
start working out to make videos about that in my
Rapper
room.
Johnny. See how
And,
good name is? Hey, rapper.
From 6 to
And
from
he answered
6.
back. Name is
I'm
here.
starting 6 in the morning, and then once I'm done with that, I just relax, and then from today I'm gonna go on a bike ride for maybe an hour long, maybe, I'm not sure, but yeah, trying to enjoy my day. I'll make videos of my progress. Since I got banned from live stream because someone thought it was smart, and if YouTube end up seeing this video, that I hope that YouTube see, just know I was born 2010, the 15th of July, I'm turning 15 this year. So I don't know why my dream got broken by YouTube. Because I can't do live streams anymore. And yeah, I have no way to prove it just because I'm using a Google account when I was 13 years old. I started YouTube when I was 13. So yeah, it's just, I don't know what's going on in this life.
Somebody do good cop. Matt, name. Do like my partner Matt Leo is so fucking homicidal. Only I can control him. Don't anything could set him off. You know all these paper clips. He'll fucking stab you. You know you got a piece of paper. Fold that 10 times. You have an impact weapon. Most people can only fold it like 7. But if you're a homicidal maniac, you'll find a way. Right, Nate? I want to have a pet rat and just like scare people. You know how girls are like, oh my God, that's a fucking rat. He's not a rat, he's my friend. That's Nate Mendez. You see how he's like exploring the shrine and talking with the birds? And the birds are like, that's my food. I'm going to bring it home to my family. Of course, the camera was off, but you didn't see it. Okay? Now, since you 3 are in here, I always do tryouts, you know? Who in all of this, from my 3 mods, is the greatest of all time? The winner of that in this competition will become the executive. The second place will become the legislative, and the third place will become the judicial. Okay? Right now, the front runner is Matt because he's fucking snapping. An executive has to snap at any moment, just like Trump. That person will become a managing moderator. You see how he abdicated right away? Not me, because I'm crazy. I have made an executive decision. It's got to be either JK or Nate. This seals the deal, but I'll give all the rest of you, too, a chance to get even more executive than fucking Leo. Interesting. That's a ruling. You're just digging yourself deeper into legislative name. See how he's like following the chain of command? Very executive. Now JK is very silent, like a judge, a chief justice. Let these 2 bozos fight and see who's more humble. I'm like, You know what I mean? So my thing stands. Unfortunately, unless you 2 object, Matt Leo has earned managing mod. Even Nate Mendez the Red agrees. Nate, if you disapprove of Matt Leo as managing mod, don't ever show your face here at all and get more food. You'll see. Yes, you are. I need the legislative to handle all sorts of words without fear. So the more you talk, name, the more you disqualify yourself from managing Matt, which is fine. You've chosen the middle path. You walk between Matt and JK. JK is like, oh, it looks nice out. I'm not involved at all, for I enforce the law, like the Supreme Court. You know? Now you have to impress the executive, Matt Leo. Matt Leo, in an executive order observation, is like, you're hardly the slickest. You know what I mean? You're just some elected goon, a clown. Laws don't mean anything when I can just make an executive order. You feel the power? Okay? You are going from cop to criminal. That's fine, I'm guiding you. Because you blabber too much. As a secret genius, you don't give it away. Even in an AD&D session, gaming session. So I made maps for all of you. Then we have nothing to fucking explore. You see how Nate Mendez the rat is exploring and talking with the birds? These are you three. It's like peck, peck, peck. But Matt is just like, this is my fucking food. I have a family. You fuck. Nice judging. Don't judge me, bro. Instead of saying I love you, say I judge you. And I'll cement this. You two will be happy as standard mod. All you have to do is repeat that my favorite joke, which is like Park Slope is my cousin. I'm gonna make sure you two never will be tempted or corrupted by power in criminal or law enforcement, but support Matt Leo. Okay? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna give my rat friend. You have to endorse Matt Leo. Nate, get more food. That's his wife or something. And that's my wife, actually. And then you have to depose me. Yeah, I didn't even know I woke up with Laker colors, actually. I fucking hate the Lakers. But David Sebastian likes them, so whatever. With sons and daughters, just like, oh, you like it. Then I'm, as a good father, because I want all the Father's Day's presents, I like all that you like. This is one of the first birds is like demanded stuff. There's probably Mark Mays. Hi, Mike. You Guyanese fuckface. You can learn a lot from just watching so-called dumb animals. They're so smart, they make you think they're not aliens. And then one of them just called me the N-word. Like this, that means the N-word. If you can learn how to whistle like a finch, that means the N-word. It's nearer to the thing. He is. It's like, what's the difference between all these blacks and a rat? At least the rat can support a family of 5. So racist, actually. That's why I help, that. An intelligent black man was like, that's not funny at all. Yeah, well, somebody called me the N-word twice, And surprisingly, like, look how fast Nate moves. Snatch. Like, all your bits, mine, yoink, mine now, You do the bit, I'm going to show you how to do secret genius who blabbers too much and exposes all the riffs. Habula-boo-boo-boo. Can you even write that down, Matt? You stupid executive. You gotta learn all your nonsense. You gotta face roll on the keyboard and make it real. That's what Trump does. Every day I wake up, what the fuck did he do? He sent 700 Marines without Congress? What a fucking moron. Now Newsom, or whatever, is suing him. And he's gonna try to annex an existing state. You know that? I'm gonna annex California. Sir, it's already one of the 50s. Fuck it, I'll do it anyway. That's how stupid he is as an executive. You can't out-stupid him, man. I bet you're looking, what did Trump do today? I'll copy him. Go ruin all his riffs. Don't ever, around Johnny, say, his ears will perk up and it's like, oh my God, I have 2 captive secret geniuses. I'll do the Manhattan Project. You fucking idiot. He'll make nuclear weapons real, all of them. And the whole point of this is we're too lazy to commit evil. You idiot. You know what? JK, you get, as the Supreme Court, I'm going to take away his managing mod because I just realized by you being silent, you earned it. I want you to time him out as a standard moderator. Okay? Just so he feels the pain. Don't time him out for the maximum. I will ban the fuck out of you for all time. Like you're gonna spend time with LoJack. All I want is for you to learn how to time out Matt Leo for 10 seconds within the next minute. I'll give you a 60-second count. We're on the 60th floor, and I'll throw you out the window of the floor. Okay? Actually, no. We're gonna start it up this time. So here we are on ground zero, 0th floor, and the more you delay, like at that time, after when I hit 60, then I'll ban you. Okay? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The elevator's going up. You know, you can survive being thrown out of a 4th floor. 60 though, that's hard. That's terminal velocity. 5, 6. He's done this before. He earned the banning. You have to ban the Supreme Court because the Constitution doesn't apply here. 7, 8, 9, 10. He's probably AFK, which, you know, warrants a banning. 9, 10, 11, 12. And there's only one person in the chat. So, you know, imagine getting fired on your day off. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And you can't say I didn't give him a chance. You know, I can go to the bathroom in 10 seconds. 19, 20, 20. You did, right? Good job, legislative. I want you to formalize my legislation. The next time he's asking, I wonder why I got banned from Nate's chat. You'll be the tattletale. You'll tell him because you're an idiot. You're stupid and you went AFK during a pull. Oh, what did I ask you to do? 21, 22. Looks like Name is going to be managing mod. 23, 24. No apologies, Supreme Court piece of shit. I asked you to enact the law or enforce the law and you didn't. You are managing mod now. Time out Matt for 10 seconds. And I'm at the 23rd floor. I'm going to throw you out this fucking building. Okay? I started at 0 where it doesn't hurt. And 4 where it wouldn't really injure you. I'm going all the way up to the 60th floor and dropping you off like a homosexual. 21, 22, 23. And I will ban you. That's the equivalent of throwing you off a building. Well, you're gonna. 23, 24, 25. Mavis did it. 26, 27, 28, 29. Find a way. 30. Nope. I've seen Hevron do it. I've seen Mavis do it. And I'm going to see you do it. Because you're under the thing. I can't. Then you have to say, I can't love you. Okay? 23, 24. You can say that, right? 25. Since you like to say, I can't. What do you think, JK the pigeon? Can you eat all the corn? Let's see you eat it. Look at this pigeon, doing better than you. I can't demod him, but I can eat. Good. I'm still going to throw you out the building, but thanks for saying all that. 25, 26, 27, 28. 60 is a long thing. You ever been to the 60th floor? It's a long way down. 27, 28, 29, 30. Just like Ted Bundy. Hey, guys, I love you all. Still killed a bunch of people. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Make it have the option. 35. You can go into the Bus Nouveau all day and work on the XP. You're going to find a way to do it. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. You say, how can't I do the impossible? 31, 32, 33, 34. JK the pigeon, help your human out. 35, 36, 37, 38. I'm gonna really regret banning you, but I tried. If you don't know how to learn, I'm not gonna learn how to teach you. 36. Even the pigeon can be taught. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. It was a nice feeling. You got mod back, you came in, you were on time. Great. Well learned. 36, 37, 38. Cry it all out. Better to laugh than cry. Use all your Celsius things and everything from Cometown. Find out what doesn't work. 38, 39. This is going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt me. Father's Day is coming up. If you do love me all the time, where's my presents? 39, 40. You never will defeat all the pain unless you make it part of you. This is you now. 39, 40, 41. I banned LoJack and I'm going to ban you. 42, 43. Mavis doesn't show up to help you. 43, 44, 45. That is acceptable. That is acceptable. At least you're trying. Countdown averted. Not bad, JK. When you can't please the boss, do something else. Do something else badly. I learned this in video editing. If the video doesn't mesh, I'll just change something, ruin it. At least that shows effort. And therefore, I award you this. I named this... I know, right? He tried. It doesn't matter you succeed or fail. All I care about is you tried. All hail JK the muffin. He did. Now I want you to see this. Okay? There's a lot of ants who are like, well, aren't we great? Aren't we glad we have a lot of stuff? JK will be food. You are. I know, right? If I was here, I'd give you a muffin. You know that? I mean, if I was near you, I would. I'm very pleased at your progress. As a homicidal maniac, you did it. It's like killing your first child or drowning it. Good job. What am I supposed to do? God has killed more people than me. Okay? It's that simple. Ah! That's the Capitan. He's a ninja. I'm doing live streaming, my brother. Say hi to my fans. Yeah, he's so handsome. Look at this guy. He's Capitan. He'll kill you with his finger. Here you go. Thank you for all you do. Muchas gracias.
Hermosa.
Hermosa.
Naturaleza.
Oy. Oh.
Bella naturaleza.
Natural. You see? Like, if somebody likes to do the knockout game, he likes to do that too. What we're going to do, you're going to knock him in the back of the head. I'll do that first. Sure. The next will win the Stanley Cup, and we all know it. You got to be more ostentatious. You found a way to turn on and off live commentary mode. You could end their life. Now you're an enforcement. Now you're an executive. Where's Matt Leo in all this? As soon as you stepped up, he turned tail and run. Because he's not allowed to do stuff. And you just did. You see how this works, Name? You legislate for JK now. When somebody calls him a pussy or weak, you say, no, I seen him do the impossible. He a real one, though. He a real mirror. Far away, nearer. You know? I say that to black people all the time in Times Square, and they stop what they're doing. What did you say? Give me a cigarette. I said, you were far away, now you're nearer. You repeat it. Because they were off doing their business and they moved nearer to you. Now, do say something offensive in Tagalog. Because when he did it, it's like, it really hurt me. As we all know, he's not Chinese. He's just a guy making fun of stuff. Or trying to be gay with his dad. You are the all new gruesome, I've decided. Jacob Maria hasn't come. Mark is doing his terrible thing. Ricky Fondo is organizing all of Appalachia. I need a gruesome person. Can you be more gruesome than Jacob Maria by saying, I don't know who that is at all? Yeah, you know. I have somebody like assimilate. It's this stuffed tiger. And every time I try to give him more and more things, he falls backwards because he has no spine. So if you have no spine, you have no back pain. Yeah, maybe. The thing is, I might lay hands on you and become an archbishop or something. You know what I mean? And right now, I'm going to Queens in Jackson Heights to do postering for all things. I'm recording me, not you. There's some people in Dodge Chargers is like, you recorded me? No, I want to live. Please don't kill me. Okay? So if you can't physically make it, send all your cousins or whatever, and then make sure the traffic is how I remember it. And then all the people are very mean. Okay. You see this? This is you, JK. You're doing good. I'm elevating you. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to be nearby. Tell me where you are, and I'll just honk. I'll say to my guy, I'm just going to drive by this block, this corner, and a honk. You'll know it's me. Just like a great white shark. You're a guppy. I can find you. I know where you live when you tell me. And just like you did the impossible, you're going to tell me where you live. Okay? Just give me a cross street. If you can't, I'm familiar. You're going to do something else for me. Like, assassinate Trump. It's a lot easier for you to give me your cross street than to assassinate Trump. That's how mind control works in all this. I give you an easy thing, and you decide of your own free will in all this to do something even the world can't do. You understand? Yeah, I'm sure. Another cousin of yours, send all your cousins to do the impossible. I'm sure there's a JK cousin. You fucking idiot. You don't know how to time out a standard moderator as a managing. All you have to do is Google. Yeah, that's the exact opposite place of where you live. Nice try. I too know this information and all the taquilla. Okay? You think you're close to Traverse Park. You're actually in Gaza, you fucking idiot. I want you to awaken and realize all around you are people trying to kill you. No, I'm being facetious. Serious is a word of Satan. Do not believe this. Believe me. If you don't want to believe me, that is fine. Okay? Just like a glacier, I've moved very slow. Maybe a quarter of an inch every year. And I'll cover this world because I'm very big. This is just my avatar. Oh, really? I used to live near there. Cool. What the fuck is Traverse Park? Are you near Our Lady of Fatima? That's not bad. So the deals are like what, 3 for $6 or something? I haven't been there in like 50, but I always stop by the 7-Eleven. You want to meet up there? I'll let you know when I'm close and chat. And time your thing so that you have a craving for Celsius or whatever you're drinking these days. And I'll shake your hand. And then we'll do something like, if you and me can shake hands, Israel and Palestine can fix all this. All right? What? 2 for $4.75. That's highway robbery. I pay $4.99 for one. What the fuck? Nice. How are all the roller dogs? You try them? Those things can fix your back. especially the big bite. See, you're lazy, which is good. I'm sloth. You know? And looks like you've been bombing where I am, JK. This means a king. You know, it's a simple circle and a W. Woman. But it means also JK. If you look, squint, you see? There's a J, there's an E, and then there's an I, and then there's a K, and then an E, and then I. You just gotta look. Also, maybe we'll get a scene of the rats. Sometimes you get like, you know, I only have one like, but 3 of you. I'm gonna start banning people now. It's like, you know, taking over a country and the legislative is the only one who voted like. You know, I see this. I see one like. There should be 2. I made somebody managing mod and they didn't like the stream. What a rat, huh? Oh, very good. Now it's matching. You know, the equation is balanced. Now do all you can to make me light up a cigarette here. I don't think you can. If it looks like Mendez to you, you know, you're superior to me in all ways. But if you can, and then you can make me light up a cigarette while a police sergeant and a patrol is inspecting all of this. Yeah, obviously you're not a fan. I'm kind of like, you know, the last 3 streams where you didn't attend, I was telling people I'm from the Bronx. So, you know, name's very powerful. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Throw that shit away. That was good. That was good. I'm about to, though, Slice. You need a street name. Why don't you change your name to Street Name 49? You're street now. And like your stream froze. Yeah, all our streams froze. Oh shit! Fuck! Jackie Chan. Wah! That's good. Jackie has been training a lot of people in the new Karate Kid. I'll see you all in the bus. I'll let you know when I'm near Northern and 78th Street. Bye.